There we go. Okay. Alright, let me check the stream, so it's looking sounding hopefully. I don't like that. It's like I had my fucking stream up. It's like I had my stream on my phone, and then it's like there's like a couple moments where it's like the thing was buffering and whatnot. They must have, and there's like a couple of moments that the thing was buffering, and I'm thinking to myself, it's like I'm hoping and praying that it's not trying to fucking in when I literally just fucking started. Alright. Let's do it again. Let's do it again, just for the hell of it, see how everything's still good before we actually go live, before we actually get started, I mean. Okay. Okay, everything seems good. Like I don't know why. Like every time like I see that the stream buffering on my stream manager thing, it's like stream on my stream thing. It's like I just like I get like I get like a little bit of like the panic feeling. But anyway, we're gonna try and see if we can go ahead and get started. So, as always, everyone, heyo, my fellow Rumble Maniacs. It's Mr. Rumble Roses here, and welcome to yet another installment. Well, welcome to a brand new installment of Elden Ring. So, yeah, this is not Elden Ring Night Rain, this is regular Elden Ring. And today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a new little adventure, if you will, doing a new little playthrough type thing with a new character that I made. And we're going to just see what happens. Now, I do want to kind of put it out there and say that I don't know how long the stream is going to be because I was part of a 5-hour little stream with a friend of mine over on his channel. But, we're going to see what happens and, just hopefully make some nice little bit of progress. Alright, so here is my character that you see before you. I want to, show all stuff and things, so don't worry. So, his name is his name is called Fisty McPunchum. Let me see them real quick. But yeah, so So yeah, the character's name is called Fisty McPunchum. Um, if you guys have been around my Elden Ring Night Rain streams, you might kind of remember that name being you might you might be familiar with that name a little bit. But for those that weren't, but for those that might not, basically in a nutshell, it was a thing that I did when I played as Raider and I tried to make a fist build in Night Rain. Um, I basically had like some relics and stuff like that that involved fist, basically like things from like dormant powers, self-discovered fist weapons to like maybe like HP and FP restoration upon fist attacks. Um, and I did it all, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to come up with a random funny name and everything. You know, maybe kind of like be like a pun or something like that. And then I decided to go with I came up with this. It's kind of off the top of my head, but I referred to the character. I referred to the name as Fisty McPunchum. So he is a level 185. He has 94 vigor, 9 mind, 32 endurance, 94 strength, um, 9 dex, 7 intelligence, 8 faith, and 11 arcane. So, um, the origin class that I started off with was hero. Mainly I did this because my friend Onyx over on his end, he made a build that was basically kind of like what I'm doing, except like different stuff, maybe like a few little changes here and there. But um, but basically, like he made a little build that was a fist build, and it utilizes the Star Fist, which to some people, some people have said that the Star Fist is probably like one of, if not the best fist weapons in regular Elden Ring. Now, I did get rid of one character because now I did get rid of one character to make this here, which was Sersha. I got rid of Sersha because I pretty much had done all I could with her and everything like that, and I haven't really played around with her that much. I um, so I basically gave her a bit of excuse me. So basically, I gave her a little bit of an ending, pretty much to where she um, moved on to to the next life because um, because basically so basically what happened was that after she tried to restore the world and hopefully have like a better ending for humanity and everything like that and in between, she took on the quest of Gold Mask, and she did Gold Mask quest line and everything like that, which is a quest thing I never did with any other character. I was really curious to see what it was like. Um, and after doing Gold Mask quest, we got I think like this little special rune thing to help tie it, to do the ending, and everything seemed fine at first, but then um, things started to kind of, and even though like Saoirse didn't really know this, but things kind of started going a bit off, like a little bit different. Um, she was having like she was having like the bad elusive thoughts going through her head about everything that happened in her past life, and everything like that, and she decided to basically remain in the lands between, and she decided to become the next Gold Mask, which she would be the first, which she would be the first female Gold Mask ever in the lands between and all that. And she went through like a crazy, rigorous process to pretty much, take over Gold Mask's place and everything like that. And one day, and she had a goal basically to be with a gold mask in the afterlife. And one day she got her wish, and and everything, and she and everything, and one of the things that she did was she changed her name from Saoirse the Small to basically just going as Gold Mask Acolyte. Um, so yeah, I have, and so I did that. Um, it was kind of another little thing too per se, where it was like I had like this one thought for a build and everything like that, and then I met some random person online who seemed to me was pretty cool, and they gave me some stuff and all that, and I kind of went with a different build. And I was like, okay, well, tried this, and all that, so I kind of wanted to, do something a little different, and ran its course. So yeah, but I will say, like, it was fun. It was still fun though, to be able to, you know, and all that. But anyway, so yeah, so when it comes to this build in particular, my friend Onyx helped me out with this and everything. He gave me he made like a little uh, sheet thing about like like stats and stuff like that. Show like all the stuff to try shoot for. Which basically like I've got almost everything from that. The only thing missing is the ability to turn my Starfist to have like a cold infusement because because they're going to be cold infusement with the innate bleed, so have like the ability to do frost and blood loss. Um, but yeah, his origin was hero, um, and I did something a little bit different for this round. Normally I do like the whole keepsake thing where I try to have like a um, I normally try to do like a little thing where it's like I have like the keepsake starting thing be a golden seed, but um, I was kind of deciding like, well, I might want to try like have like a little, like a little starting talisman to work with, so I chose the one that that gives you a bit extra health. So there's that. Now for the equipment and everything. Um, basically, the whole thing's gonna be Starfist. I made it into a heavy infusement for right now because originally when you first get to Starfist, it has like a little bit of a Dex requirement, which is something I don't, which is something that I don't really plan on ever really touching uh, with uh, with that. So yeah, I did a little thing, and I gave it the heavy infusement because that's what Onyx did on his little fish character build, and it got rid of that. So I'm kind of using that temporarily. Um, I have the Crag Blade, I have my Ash of War, and as far as like as far as like the armaments and stuff goes, or the armor, I'm basically wearing the full Lionel set. With the slight exception of having the chest piece be altered because I got rid of the little I got rid of the little cape that comes with. So the reason why I decided to go with the Lionel set and everything instead of like doing like different little pieces here and there is because one the poise on this thing that you can be able to get, especially like if you have like the right build and everything, you can get a lot. You can get a nice amount of poise from this. So basically, you kind of like just poise through certain moments, and just be able to just wail on your enemies and things like that. Second reason I decided to do this was I decided to use the Lionel set. It's basically because it's about as close as you can do, or close as you can get to what could possibly be resembling as the Onion armor or the Katarina armor. So yeah, there's that. Um, I'm still kind of I haven't like fixed everything up and all that. We'll be trying to do it in due time, but for right now, my Flask Wondrous Physic has one Crimson Crystal tier that restores half my max HP. I got 6 Flask of Crimson tiers that are +2, and I got a couple of Ash summons, because fucking why not? So yeah, I'm pretty sure people are gonna be wondering what the what the character looks like with under the hood. So here you go. Basically, in a nutshell, this is supposed to be. Basically, in a nutshell, this is the Raider from Night Rain. Like I found a video on YouTube that basically was like doing their best to make to basically make Raider from Night Rain into regular Elden Ring. So yeah. So yeah, and because like it's, and because like of how Raider was the character that I did it, started the whole fisty McPunch'em thing with. So it's like, hey, why not why not have him in regular Elden Ring and all that just jazz. So yeah. Talismans that I have right now, I only have one equipped, but I will be trying to hopefully get another one at most. But the stuff that I have right now is the Dragoncraft Great Steel Talisman, which normally boosts physical damage negation. The Axe Talisman to enhance charge attacks. Bull Ghost Talisman to raise poise. And Lord of Blood's Exaltation for when blood loss procs in the vicinity increases my attack power. So, yeah. Now the idea for this, build is I'm gonna be trying, to do like heavy R2 attacks, and to do like some poise breaking on bosses and things like that. Anything that's not a boss is is gonna be in like the old 1-2 and all that. So there you go. And we're gonna see how things go with the Tree Sentinel boss. Fucking pole. And there we go. Got the golden halberd. For some reason I thought I saw something, I thought I saw like a pickupable item, like it was a rune drop or something. Okay. Put that in there. Now, there may be now I was kind of thinking about this, just for the hell of it, because of how because of how I am the raider. There's like kind of like a part of me that was like sort of like thinking about like if I was to make him look like Raider and all that, and have like a colossal weapon and everything like that too. It's gonna be kind of like a little fun side goal, but basically the whole ordeal overall though is basically gonna be just this. I'm gonna be in the full idol set, have a Starfist, work my way to getting the cold infusement and everything like that, and just going to town on bosses. Now there might be like some moments where I do like regular boss, like some like main boss stuff. Other times might be like random side bosses. Because it's probably gonna be another situation, another build that if I can be able to find if I can be able to find these things that we're trying to help people out as much as possible. Get over here, you dumb wolf bitch. But yeah. Alright. It's my nose. Big talisman. Alright. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the Castle War Tunnel and we're gonna hopefully take on Margit. Cause I think I'm decently prepared enough, and might even try to go solo with them. Cause usually I do the thing where it's like, usually there will be a thing where it's like I might try like bring in like a random NPC or maybe some sort of hash summon that I have, but I think we're going to see for right now, like how things are in terms of me trying to fight him solo.
Blood must truly run those. Tarnished.
I don't know, 9,000 pouch.
I shall remember thee, tarnished, smouldering with thy cower in fear of the night, the hands of the fell oak.
Shall Brookville Quarter. Alright, let's see. So I got the Bulldog Talisman on. Let's see. I think about like doing like the act. The idea I'm thinking about like for right now is do the axe talisman, and then when I get a third thing, I'll put on the Draggra's Gravestone talisman, and then lastly, if everything goes well, put on the Lord of Blood's Exaltation. But yeah, when me and Onyx were kind of talking about we're talking about this bill and everything like that. Um, the one thing he's always the one thing he was kind of getting on my case about, like not in like a bad way, just kind of like in a like a brotherly love, jokingly kind of way or whatever, was the fact that he was always he kept saying like if you're gonna do this kind of build, then go always go for like charge R2 attacks and everything like that. And he was talking about like how I was like, oh, like Mr. I'm gonna change things up at the last second, everything like that. And it's like, and again, like no hate towards him or anything like that, but it's just like it was just kind of like one little thing where it's like, I've been playing a lot of Night Rain, especially like with doing like a fist build type stuff, and like I get how some things are, you know. Basically it's like, it's like, oh, well, like do these charge attacks. Maybe I'll have like those moments where it's like, I want to, kind of like do like a little bit of a block, and then maybe do like a counter attack type thing. So.
You there? Come over here, would you? You're tarnished, aren't you? I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands. Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle undetected.
No, he's a main
Fair
gate.
enough. You certainly don't have to trust me. Well, if you must go through the gates, I'll signal them to open. But of course, I'd advise against it.
Alright.
The gates! Open the gates!
Alright. Now we got that done.
What's it? Back, you wretched dummy. Oh, why it's always me? What did I do to deserve?
So bell rang. So you may be asking yourself, like why kill this Ghost Talk guy? So basically, in a nutshell, he's he's a bit of an asshole, a bit of a thief and everything. I guess you'd say he's kind of like Patches. He's kind of like Patches 2.0. Even though Patches himself is actually in Elden Ring, but still. There's a certain little thing he does from time to time, but one particular moment, I'll try and show you when we get there. Well, so much for trying to be sneaky finicky. another straight soul rod. So, one of the things about Gustavk is that if you were to go into this room in particular, and he was alive, he'll basically he'll basically try to like lock you in there. Uh, he'll basically try to lock you in there and kind of like trap you with the enemy that's in there. Yeah. Imagine even if you can like like crouch or like just be on your stomach and try to like crawl. Even though the stream might be a little bit short, there are some things I kind of want to try and do. Oh, something got the DLC weapons. And we pull the functional. At least the board killed itself.
Ah, the pleasure's mine. I'm looking when I'm not hot-foot enough about this place. Not exactly a place. I see. You can see it then. Well, I'm tarnished, but still, I'm privy to. Would you care to learn as a fellow?
And someone's got great stars, I believe. Well, so you ain't got no hell, boy. Get out. No, I don't know 100% for sure on this, but depending on my mood and whatnot, I may do like a little second stream sometime like, you know, later tonight or something. You know, if my mood's up for it. Yeah, I hear that dog. Hang on. I want to check something real quick. Okay, yeah, she's still here. Yeah, I don't know why. I was like randomly thinking to myself, like, oh shit, you know, like I see like a red hood thing, and Rodrigo was known for wearing that. Yeah, right. That was the little thing though. Like I was thinking about like what possible quest line I might do because I've done quite a because I have done like quite a handful, and part of me was thinking to myself about doing like oh god, what's your name? What's the name's quest line? The Philly Lou. Hey, you bitches are lucky I don't have retaliate. Or even Storm Stella for that matter. It's like you bitches are lucky this ain't Night Rain. Alright, so we're not going to take the elevator on this one, even though we'll probably be doing stuff with it afterwards. But for right now, though, we're going to just,
Be proud. You were a fine warrior. Your only mistake was your choice of master. Let the heavens lift you to a higher place. Well, who do we have here? Tarnished, are you? Clearly not one of Godric's lot. I am Nefeli Lu. Tarnished and warrior, like you. I'm here by decree of my father. How utterly repellent this is. This grafting of Godric's ill befits a lord. He's tainted the very winds. If you intend to challenge Godric, I ask you call upon me. The winds run foul with his deeds. I'm certain father would permit me aid the fight. Apologies, but I've idled long enough. As fellow Tarnished, we must each follow our own guidance. Down whatever road takes us to the throne of Elden Lord.
Alright. Alright, so that's the golden seed right here. Somebody got a giant crusher. Yeah. Alright. Even though I said I was going to, like, do this solo, I kinda want to summon in the Nefeli Lu because I kinda dig her. I blocked, but okay. The fucking range on that.
Return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Man, motherfucker talk too much. Okay. Alright, so 7 flasks plus insurance. Alright, so what I'm gonna try to do now, at most, is I'm going to try to see if I can get God to Grit Run activated. Because I'd say probably, like, for the most part at least, is that I'm going to probably have his Great Run be the main thing that I use. hell. Okay, come on now. Yes. Yes, attract them. Alright. Oh, fuck off. I was literally past that. It will not give me the fucking crit. Sure game. I dodged. Okay. Fuck you. I don't like this. Alright, this will take us to the area we need to go in order to activate the Great Run. Alright guys, great run. Alright, so yeah, this is actually where we're going to end for this part of the stream. I apologize if it's, you know, pretty short and all that. Like I said, not that I was like too like tired or whatever. You know, I was like, oh, like I you know push myself to you know to this or that. But I said this before, but like I'm someone who doesn't really have like a sleep schedule. I kind of like I remember like I went to bed kind of early last night. Maybe got slept for like a few hours and then got washed up and everything like that. You know, I was like, oh, I feel like I feel awake and refreshed, and everything like that. Um, but yeah, but yeah, I might do like a possible part two, like a second stream, you know, type thing. You know, depending on my mood and all that. That's something like you know how you know when it happens. Um, but yeah, I wanted to at most hopefully get you know through the first two bosses in the game. You know, it's like for one, get an extra you know task pouch, and also get you know get the main great rune as well. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this, you know this little short and sweet type stream of the adventures of Fisty McPunch'em. Um, I don't know exactly still when you know like I'm gonna be doing like a little when I'll do this little series. You know, because I know I'll be doing stuff at night right as well, so there's that. Um, but yeah, I'm not going to raid anyone today because I'm probably going to, you know, like as soon as I end my stream, I'm going to close the game and probably pass out in bed. But if you enjoyed what you saw today, though, and everything, feel free to give the channel a follow. Check out my YouTube as well. Maybe follow me on Twitter or Blue Sky, or Blue Sky, because I got both things there. And yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully in the next video or live stream. But, doing it as always, please take care of yourselves and have a good week or weekend.